Hey guys, so this is my first figure review in this type of accommodations, but basically I don't have my tripod with me anymore and I'm using a phone stand, which is my brother's. It doesn't always give the best angles, I will say, so definitely I would recommend tripods for filming, but anyways, I was gonna film the other figures that I got, like the Demon Slayer ones and everything like that, but I felt like this was a bad angle so for the bigger figures, so I decided not to do that. I used to do that when I started off. I would use a tablet and then basically a phone stand and it just film like that, and before it was fine, but now ever since I used my tripod, I felt like I really wanted to give you guys the best angles when filming. So basically, yeah, that's why I've been saving those figures for I don't want to film them, but since these are small enough, I decided to do it. I got these from GameStop. I have mentioned this in a previous episode though, a previous video. I actually don't want to purchase from GameStop anymore for a while because apparently the owner of GameStop, who is the company, he's actually Canadian, but he said some things about Canadians and foreigners and immigrants and stuff like that. So it's very, very bad, and there's a whole lot of politics behind it, and I just don't want to I don't know, I don't want to support someone who does that. I know boycotting doesn't always work because there's plenty of people that go and buy from there, but for me personally, out of personal reasons, I'm not going to go buy there for now until maybe they sell it off to someone else, because apparently they wanted to sell off the place to someone else. I bought these from Von Mills, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Von Mills. Yeah, and I went with my brother by bus that day, and originally I only saw this one, and I saw that the worker actually had this guy behind the cash, had this guy, and then the other worker, sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. Basically, I saw this guy on the shelf, and I really like Kageyama, so he's my favorite character. I was gonna buy him if I could buy Hinata, but the thing is, I saw Hinata actually behind the cash desk, and then I saw the worker opening it. Supposedly, when it comes to retail, because I also have worked retail before, you're technically not supposed to save products for yourself, and you're supposed to actually buy them after your shift, because for fairness of customers and people who are not a part of the working for the company, for fairness, technically speaking, you're not supposed to buy things or save things in the back, because these are for it would be unfair if a customer wanted to give money to a company to buy a product, meanwhile you were saving in the back, and potentially you decide to not buy it, and you don't buy it right away, so the company's not getting the money from the sale. So there's kind of ethics about it, so I was kind of not really too happy about it, but I just bought Kageyama anyways because I really liked him. And then later on, I went to the GameStop that was in the Square One, and they had the exact same thing, and they also had Kageyama too. So I bought Hinata. But basically, I've got them both because I wanted them to be a pair at least, so that way they're not lonely. I do have bigger figures of them, statues for Band Presto and stuff like that, but I really just wanted these as well because I thought they were super cute. And also, they're $34.99 each, Canadian. So let's start with Kageyama because he's my favorite. I thought this box was super cute because actually when you did the translation, it was supposed to be a picture thing, so that's why there's a camera with a chibi figure there basically posing, and then there's also this. This is made by Bandai as well, so Bandai Namco. Apparently Bandai Namco and Band Presto are similar, they might be owned by the same company. I forgot what it said though when I looked online, but it's basically the same thing. But it says here, Teku Piku, and I think it was something about, like, taking pictures, basically. So this figure is advertised as something you bring outside and you take photos of, which I thought was, like, super cute. Like, look at this, you can take photos, and he's very tiny. And apparently it was saying, like, oh, this is, like, the stand for him because the bag is so big, you don't need an actual stand. The figure will stand by itself because the chibi bag is so large that it's used for that. I just thought this was such a cute idea for a figure. There was another anime character with blue hair, but I didn't know which anime it was from. I don't know if it was Bleach. I can't remember. But when I searched up this type of figure, I only found 3 of them as well. So maybe it's a new thing that Bandai Namco did. So yeah, but I'm not too sure about that. So don't quote me on that. But yeah, I did open this before, by the way. So that's why it's open. But I did open it to take pictures and stuff like that and post on my Instagram, like for my stories for once. But mainly my, like, Instagram has, like, my photos of, like, my cosplay and my cosplays and then my drawings, and I haven't drawn in a long while, so my posting has kind of just slowed down. But hopefully eventually I get to doing it. So this is what he looks like. It's Kageyama in his school uniform. It's so chibi, it's so cute. It's a pretty sturdy plastic, to be honest. Like, there's nothing, like, it's not really I don't think it will easily break since it's made like this. And also since they're, like, advertising, oh, bring outside and then take photos. I think it's fairly sturdy. Like, it shouldn't break as easily. I feel like maybe the larger, like, the Banpresso figures that I have might break, like, but those ones are normally you just keep indoors, like, in your place. But he has his messenger bag that he uses for school, and it has, like, the chicken on it. It's cute. And so there's not much articulation, I will say, with these figures. It's just the head can do 360, basically, so you can have him looking different ways. Oh, it's super cute. So this one is Kageyama. The detailing is really nice. I don't see any, like, scuff marks in terms of paint job wise, so quality seems pretty much on point. He does have, like, the indentation for, like, where his hair parts and stuff too. I thought this was just, like, overall, like, a cute concept for figures. I've always wanted to bring my figures out and, like, do photos, but now they're all packed away safely because where I live for my accommodations, I don't have room for, like, all my stuff, so I just bring essentials around, basically. But I think this is cute. And then I have Shoyo Hinata. I will put Kageyama on the side first, but basically same price and then same idea. If you actually, like, translate these, if you can read Japanese, or if you actually look at the on the Google Lens and translate them word for word, it actually says cute stuff about, like, oh, so tiny, something something, and then, like, the bag is the stand, and then you go outside, take pictures, basically, like, take me to take pictures and stuff like that. So cute. I don't think I will be able to do reviews on the larger Demon Slayer figures that I have and the larger figures that I have so far because I don't really have a big tripod, so it might not, like, fit into frame, like, based on where I'm placing my phone to film. So I do apologize. Those are gonna be quite delayed, actually. But in the future, when I do get an actual place to do, like, filming and stuff like that, and I get my tripod pack, I'll go do that. Here he is, Hinata. So cute. The hair is very spiky and cute. And this is exactly why, if you see my previous video, it's in my hauls playlist, but I actually got myself an Ida bag. It's kind of an Ida bag, but I bought a bag from Winners, and I bought like a phone chain and use that as like a messenger strap basically. So I might put these guys in there, and if I want to go outside with them, I'll just bring them outside and then take little pictures when I'm outside, like for fun. I think that would be cute. That's exactly why like I wanted a larger bag than like the smaller clear bags that I had. Look, and so this is like his school bag, messenger bag. It has like smiley pin and smiley face, and then the star. And yeah, again, this is his school uniform with his hoodie underneath. Oh, it's so cute. The detail is really nice, like in terms of like the paint. I don't see any scuff marks or anything like that. Everything is like crisp and clear, which is really nice for a figure. But I guess everything is simplified here too, so it's easy. It was easier to like paint. So his head also does 360. I'm not gonna turn it all the way behind, but yeah. And then we can just have friends. Look how cute they are. They're roughly around the same size, I would say, even though Kageyama is supposed to be technically taller than Hinata canonly, like in the anime. But I think for the figures, they're roughly around the same size. However, Hinata has like really spiky hair, so it kind of just looks like his head is bigger overall. But yeah. The only thing is their bags are on the same side, so it's a little bit, I don't know, awkward to like place them next to each other, like close as possible. But they're so cute. And I like how they have different expressions. Like Kageyama has his unhappy expression, tsundere, and then Hinata has his like super happy cinnamon roll expression. So yeah, basically the bags are the stands, and you don't have to worry about them balancing on their own because they'll do it. And that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to do figure reviews more often, but I will see. I will see like how well I can get like my the stand to work, because I am using a faux stand, so it's not really proper for filming. I will say it's more so for using your phone to watch stuff, but I will like double check and see like if I can get the boxes in properly like on the display, then I might do some more. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.